Hello guys and welcome back. My name is Manouk Vink and I am the founder of the Goddess Academy. And in this series, we are going to be talking about something that is very much misunderstood in this world. Some people even deny that it's there. We are going to be talking about the topic of dark forces. Basically, what we are talking about is the absence of light. Why we're going to be diving into this topic is because we are all being affected by it daily. At least 99.9% of us are being affected by these dark or absent of light energies daily. I'm going to give you a basic understanding of what this all means so that you can see and understand how this is influencing you and how you might be involved in it as well. Firstly, I want you to understand one thing. When there is light, there has to be absence of light because everything is always in balance in this universe. So if there is A, there has to be B. And that is why it is extremely important to get an understanding of this topic. As we've discussed in previous episodes, we have this energetic body around us, this electromagnetic field, which we call the creator field. Why we call it the creator field is because your creator field directs all matter, situations, and circumstances around you. And basically, the creator field is made up of your thoughts and emotions and belief systems. When these thoughts get linked to emotions, they have a very powerful effect on your environment and on the people around you. Emotions are highly contagious, which means when you're in a upsetting moment or you're angry at something or you're frustrated with something and you're having these negative emotions and you're linking them to beliefs and thoughts and you're broadcasting that out, it becomes very highly contagious to other people. I'm sure you've had situations and circumstances where, I know I have, where you've been in the room and you've been in a perfectly good mood, but you step into a room and someone is in a terrible mood, having negative thoughts, negative emotions, and you suddenly switch your emotions. You get highly affected by how they're feeling, that you're at this high level of happiness and suddenly you're being dropped down low. And why I want you to understand this, because when we're in that fight or flight, that heightened emotional state, we sometimes think or say things that we don't mean because we are highly emotional. And when we are doing that, we are basically sending out that emotion or that belief system to the person or the situation that we are thinking about. And this essentially is absent of light energy. This is negative emotions, negative energy, darker energy. When we do this, we actually start casting a dark, heavy cloud over the person that we are thinking about. And this has an effect. This is not necessarily casting a spell, if you will, but it is more that your energy is so highly contagious and potent, basically, that you are sending that energy that way, which is going to affect the person that you are having negative thoughts or emotions about heavily. The more often you do something like this or you believe something like this, the more it affects this person. And I want you to go back and think about situations and circumstances where maybe you've been around that negative energy and you felt that, or someone has thought those negative thoughts about you and you felt those emotions and those negative thoughts, which basically is bringing down your frequency instead of bringing your frequency up. Why it is so essential to understand this concept is because to have a mastery of light, you need to have a mastery of the dark. You need to have a mastery of the heavier energies, because you have the right to understand how powerful you are. And so you need to understand how powerful you are over the heavy energies and the lighter energies so that you know how to protect yourself from these things, but also that you know how you are affecting others around you. That is what we are going to be discussing in this mini series, and it is going to uplevel your gifts, your skills, your vibe, and your energy in so many ways, because without you knowing it, you could have been affected by these heavier energies, which could have made it harder for you to move forward in the things that you want to move forward in. That is what I want you to understand from this concept. When you have mastery over both of these skills, everything starts to change in so many magnificent ways. But first, you need to understand the power your emotions and your thoughts and your creator field has. And to do that, you need to have an understanding of the absence of light, but also of the power of your light. In the next few episodes, we are going to be diving deeper into this topic.